Also, the most beautiful plan for that video to stop recording. They really did make custom art for this for this wearing my glasses. Oh, he's back. This time I get his autograph for. Is that boy really Akechi? You know, now that I see him up close, I'm not sure. Maybe we're seeing things. I don't remember that show too well. Really sure he didn't look like that. Aw, he was a real fan. I could have bragged about meeting him. I can't believe you actually did that. You actually went ahead and messed up his hair. They almost resemble yours. Got the glasses on? I'm supposed to better to learn to watch what I say around you. I'm supposed to better learn to watch what I say around you. You look great. That's so. Well, who else would make a who else could make a peasant of the protective prince? Still, there's no knowing how things may go unless you give it a try, huh?
Thank you.
We learn a valuable lesson.
All right.
I think your coffee's gone cold. What have you learned here once?
I'll see you later.
Well, the shit still starts after this message. Hello, it's a shame we're discussing with the drug today. I was rather enjoying having a briefer with you. But you shouldn't surprise me today. I can't believe we got out of that so with such a basic trick. It's an interesting experience, but I definitely don't want to go to that with you ever again. So I first what's happening when I'm too careless with my words around you. Wasn't it fun? You have a twisted concept of fun. I know if you dress me, if you dress as me next time, maybe I might agree. I could use a stunt double. Son of a bitch. You and I aren't terribly different in height. I'm sure my clothes would fit you. If we do this, I'll have to carefully. It'll have to be carefully planned, of course. I'll be dictating everything from hair to accessories. No one would notice the switch. I'm sure. You're pretty today. Most people can't see beyond the superficial. Whoops! I have an early start tomorrow, so I'll excuse myself. See you soon. I'm not too interested in Akechi's. There's nothing grasping me to him, unlike everyone else. Like, there's Hifumi and her mom, and there's, you know, Ryuji and the track team. There's An with Shiho and this whole modeling situation. There's Takumi and this whole situation with her past, when creating something. Creating a medicine. Let's see, what else on the top of my head I can remember. There's a politician in his past. There's Onya and her past when it comes to her partner. But Akechi has none of that. And also Makoto as well. There's nothing grasping me to those. It'll happen tomorrow. I cannot tell you what's gonna happen tomorrow. Today's supposed to be the day Medj's attacking, right? Guess there's nothing the fighters could do. Medjed must have been too much for them. Stock prices are plummeting again. Maybe Medj's true goal was...
Isn't today our deadline for dealing with Medjed? Futaba's still asleep too. This won't be good.
Hey.
What's up?
There's something I came to do. Today's the day Wakaba passed. I do this every year. Here, I've got a cup for you, too. Futaba reminds me so much of her mother. She's a smart girl. Doesn't just go with the flow, either. Wakaba, your work and your kid were so fulfilling for you. Why'd you have to die so suddenly? That reminds me. You saw me talking to that prosecutor. I mean, that woman in the suit, right? I remember you were real bothered by it. She might come back, so I guess I should tell you about it. That woman was trying to get information on Wakaba's research out of me.
That's what we heard in the palace.
You don't need to know what the research was about. Just know there was some trouble around it. Obviously, Wakaba got dragged into that as well. Now, they ruled her death as suicide. But I've got my doubts.
They killed her to get the research?
Doubts. Could she have been killed?
Supposedly, there were people who wanted to take her research.
Whoa!
Don't get me wrong, though. I don't have a lick of evidence.
Called
I
it!
haven't told Futaba any of this. I don't want to cause her any more trouble.
It sounded like she had suspicions of her own based on what she said in the palace.
I called it!
Still, there's one thing I regret. It was right before Wakaba died. She told me, I think I might die. I brushed it off, thinking it was just a joke. But if I had just taken her seriously... That's another reason I took Futaba in. Redemption. She went through such horrible things. Those heartless adults just yelled at the poor girl. Hey, how do you heal emotional scars?
They will heal on their own.
I agree. I'm waiting for it to happen, but... Futaba!
It's cold.
Huh?
You can't sell this.
Never mind that, but... how did you get here?
I walked?
You're okay?
Was that bad?
That's not it. I'm just shocked to see you out of the house.
I'm sorry I worried you.
It's all right.
Yo, this man crying!
Hey, what's the date today?
It's the 21st.
I feel like I'm forgetting something.
We waited for you.
Oh, I remember now. Medjed. Let's take care of it now. Come.
I'm smiling so much right now. Randy, some ATMs aren't working. Heard someone was tampering with the system. Said Medjed? No, they couldn't be. What are the police doing? They're so incompetent. Even the fantasies couldn't stop them. Let's go ape shit.
It's my turn to help out. Medjed. Now how do we cook them?
Don't go overboard.
Nope, I'm gonna be relentless. Hey, Futaba. We don't have much time left. Are you sure you could do this? The kitty talked? Is this a dream? I'm going back to sleep. It is not a dream! Get up! Say something!
I'll explain later.
Right. Now hurry it up! I guess it doesn't matter. Let's get cracking. You're just tapping away over there. Are you sure this will work? Mm-hmm. Futaba! I don't think she can hear me. Talk about intense concentration. This place is so messy. I'm surprised she could focus at all. Futaba, you should really clean your room a bit. She's not listening. Oh well. Just waiting around is boring. Let's clean the place up. Whew. It looks a little better now, don't you think? Well, Futaba, we're done on our end. Are you finished yet? She can't hear a word I'm saying. Guess we'll just have to keep waiting. I'm done! What's up? Something happened?
It's finished.
Finished? What is?
It's so clean. Why?
We cleaned it. Anyway, is it true? Did you really take care of Medjed?
I handled them, and someone else handled my room. I don't understand, but this is good.
You're cute. You're so adorable. I want a pet.
Futaba? Hey, Futaba, what's wrong? She's sleeping. Well, it looks like it's been taken care of. I guess we should get home and sleep too.
Sunday got snapped. I heard the bank servers are gonna think it over. Has to be fake, right? There's no way. I'm scared what's gonna happen. Are the police taking action? They're ignoring it? Seriously? Stop. You're ready to do something. So, Futaba awake? Awesome! And Medjed has been taken care of? Or more importantly, how's Futaba doing? She's back asleep. Seriously? She must be quite exhausted. I can't say I blame her. Yeah, Medjed has been affected. It will clearly make the news. It'll be enough to confirm where and all this has been done. Then why don't we all watch the news together? Yes, we can meet up late at the Blanket as usual. See you tomorrow, guys.
We should be in the clear now, right?
Get fucked, old man! I mean, can I read?
Hey!
Make sure your clothes up.
In the next moment, we totally saw a ghost. Well, why are you reading that? Whatever you do, just don't read it out loud, okay? Scared?
Hey, hey!
What's this? Are you serious? No, I can't believe it. This is a joke, isn't it? They lost? How could this happen? Hey, further here. Hurry down.
Up?
Of course, you'd be the one to say hello.
So you're finally up, huh? Don't slack off just because you're on summer vacation.
Alright.
Yo, you look tired.
We've made ourselves at home.
Late last night, it was discovered that someone has tampered with the hacker group Medjed's website. The site's main page now displays what is thought to be the mark belonging to the Phantom Thieves. More so, the personal information of a Japanese man, a possible Medjed member, was illegally publicized.
Aren't these the guys people have been up in arms about?
Medjed has yet to issue an official reply. Furthermore, their previously announced cleanse of Japan has remained unimplemented for now. Some speculate that they have taken this series of events seriously and ultimately canceled their plan.
Yeah.
Pyramid of Wrath plundered.
What are you all smirking about?
Something great happened.
Well, stop it. You're gonna drive away all my customers.
After the commercial break, we will be asking guests from various fields about this turn of events.
But there ain't any customers.
We are your customers.
Can it? My customers are on summer vacation.
Oh crap, I just realized our break's almost over.
There are still 10 days left.
I want to go somewhere, but we can't just leave Futaba-chan alone.
Some things still concern me too. Like that research.
Oh, did you just get up?
Good morning.
It seems she's cautious of us.
Hey, why don't we go upstairs? If any customers come, she'll be even more afraid.
Why don't you go with them, Futaba? Have fun. It's about time my regulars show up anyway. So I don't want you guys loitering around my store.
Small.
The fact that there were no damages due to the hackers' actions is but an afterthought.
Fuck
The
you.
issue I want to make clear is the attitude of the police, and more importantly, the government.
You were planning this
What do you
shit.
mean?
You were behind Medjed or
Are
some
they doing
shit.
their best to find an effective countermeasure against these
You were trying to
fortune
use
thieves?
Medjed to frame
Is it
us.
not the government's duty to create a society where its citizens can live without worry? Unfortunately, the current cabinet is powerless. As such, they should be disbanded. I believe now is the time for me to risk my political career in hope of making a new reality. A new political system that goes beyond parties or factions. An ideal country of peace and order.
This politician seems quite promising.
I have to agree. I hope he can work to ease the anxieties of the elderly.
What do you think, boss?
Hmm? Oh, sorry. I wasn't listening.
Oh.
So the Phantom Thieves only stole the heart of Futaba Sakura, and Medjed was in turn defeated by her real-world hacking abilities? This does correlate to the facts as we know them. If he's telling the truth, then Wakaba Ishiki didn't commit suicide. Did a third party target her life with the goal of destroying her research? Wakaba's death was 2 years ago. That also coincides with when the incident started occurring. Does this other metaverse user that Madarame and Kaneshiro mentioned really exist? Earlier, I briefly mentioned about those psychotic breakdown incidents that have alarmed the public. All of a sudden, people will lose consciousness or become violent. A situation as incomprehensible as that can't be explained away as troubled social conditions. I suspect that these cases are all connected to a larger, man-made plot. The method involved always muddled the explication, but your story has virtually confirmed its viability. Although I wouldn't have expected a new criminal to come to light from your testimony. What did your group think of this other metaverse user?
True criminal.
How self-centered of you. The Phantom Thieves tamper with people's hearts without asking consent. How is that different? Well, no matter how you thought of them, there can be no doubting your resolve. Are those incidents because of you or someone else? Either way, I will get to the bottom of this.
We have a few more ranks to go. But I feel like we're gonna reach, like, maybe rank 5 or 6 before we start actually eventually having do her like normal to be able to get to the actual present. Because right now we're just retelling the events as it happened.
Let's move on to your next crime. Kunikazu Okumura. You should know who he is, considering what happened. Your testimony regarding this incident will be serious. I'm sure you understand why. Answer my next question carefully. What did you do to this Okumura?
Just what the thing we had to face that would have framed us?
To think, the cognitive version of a person would transform into such a horrible monster and attack us. That means our enemies aren't limited to shadows.
I thought the other people were just victims, like the slaves at the castle or the walking ATMs.
If anybody can hear that,
Even though they seem to be alive, they're only part of the backdrop. The environment. In other words, the palace ruler determines the form and strength of their cognitions. I would have loved to ask Futaba's mother how far along she was with her research.
Research, huh? She was looking into that cognitive science stuff, yeah?
If we put together all the information we've gathered up to this point, abuse of cognitive science can lead to death, and it may even relate to the psychotic breakdown incidents. Considering the cognitive aspect, I sense a strong connection between it and the metaverse. On top of that, the research might have been stolen and used by someone else.
You mean those guys that showed Futaba-chan the fake suicide note?
If that is the case, those people are unforgivable.
Hey, Futaba, is there anything else you can remember? She is quite difficult.
That smell.
Come on, no fair.
Hey, can I snag a bite? Meanie.
Why don't we take a short break?
Hearing
I've
really
been
say
thinking,
meanie like
even
that.
if Futaba is a genius, could she really crush an international hacker organization that easily?
The one who taunted the Phantom Thieves was a guy in Japan. I knew the Medjed members in Japan weren't anything special, so I wasn't worried.
How do you know that?
Because I'm the founder.
What do you mean? Should we take that literally?
Yep, it was only me at first, back when I was referred to as the Hacker of Justice. But since I stayed anonymous, a bunch of guys from all over the world started using the name.
And those were the ones committing cybercrimes.
It was a hassle to expose all of them, so I just left them be.
So Futaba was the true Medjed, and we were freaking out over some weak-ass dipshits? You should have told us from the start, Futaba.
I discarded the Medjed name a while ago. I'm Alibaba now.
Futaba, what do you want to do now? Since you know our secret, we'd like you to join our team.
Okay.
Just like that?
This may even ensure our investigation of mementos goes along smoothly.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess.
Well, Futaba's real amazing. She's gonna be a big help for us, huh?
Say, Futaba, how did you find out about us?
Secret.
Where did you learn to hack?
Secret.
Private.
When did you obtain the nav?
I refuse to answer.
I plead the fifth.
Futaba-chan sure is unique. Still, it'll be a problem if she doesn't open up to us some more.
At the very least, we need to be able to communicate normally with her.
What should we do?
Let's get to know her.
How?
First, we'll need to help her open up to us. If we each spend an entire day with her, maybe she'll get more used to being around us.
I see. We do have the time thanks to summer vacation.
We can begin tomorrow.
Let's go to the beach! There'll be tons of people there. Plus, we got totally dried out in that desert.
That's a great idea! I forgot I hadn't gone to the beach yet.
excuse me.
I'll come by tomorrow. See you then.
Let me help as well. I don't have anything planned.
Thanks. We can set a schedule with everyone else depending on when they're free. Okay!
Kitty,
Can I really do this?
good luck.
Why me?
Stress is the enemy of beauty, you know.
How can I stay calm about this?
I understand how you feel.
Thanks to the incident with those hackers, people are calling us incompetent. And on top of all that, the Phantom Thieves are claiming justice is on their side. Don't make me laugh.
Mejed was dealt with by either the Phantom Thieves themselves or some avid supporter. There are no tracks whatsoever, so they must be quite skilled. Either way, the general public recognizes the Phantom Thieves as the subjugating party.
They're gaining support and influence much faster than we could have anticipated.
It is indeed an abnormal situation. I'm beginning to suspect mass manipulation of some kind. It's even possible that a powerful person is behind them, plotting the psychotic breakdowns. If only I had realized sooner.
It's rare to hear you speak in that tone.
So you're lumping the psychotic breakdown person, this black mask person, which I suspect it to be you. But it could also be the other girl that we saw earlier that walked in that car during the reign of the failed Summer Festival. Because I can't think of anyone else who could it be.
For the sake of my justice, I won't forgive them.
I heard some people talking about us on the train home. They're saying how often they think the Phantom Thieves are. I heard things too. It's becoming a huge topic of conversation. To be fair, the casualties from the attack would have been massive. So surprised they were reversed preventing it. It was close though. Yeah, another fake Alibaba. You're a great help. It was nothing. Oh, that reminds me. Remember that stuff about ATMs just and banks just stopping? Remember that stuff about ATMs and banks just stopping? It wasn't Mejed, was it? Nope, that was totally separate. So people were reacting to mere coincidence. In and out of those rooms were never true to begin with. You seem to be quite talkative in these conversations. Is that so? I'll shut up then. I don't think I'm really sure she's angry. Gotta apologize, Yusuke. Me? Why?
Hey, is this really going to be okay? I'm worried about how things will be from now on.
Why are we to be worried? Training Phoebe is going to be a lot more work. More than seeing someone's heart. Nah, that's my Phantom Thieves. I knew they'd pull it off. It definitely proves the justice of Phantom Thieves. Maybe you're right. Right, it feels great. Even the guys who had been criticized at the Phantom Thieves basically accept them now. It needs to be spreading like wildfire too. I feel that extra boost on my side as well. But the approval rating will be through the roof tomorrow. Look forward to it.
Why is he, of all people, getting excited about this? Well, the news really did draw a lot of attention. I can't wait to see what happens.
We will give you info. But for now, I think when it's up, take a break here.